You're about to embarrass every person who laughed at you. Listen closely, because this message is for you. You're about to embarrass a lot of people, not with arrogance, not by lowering yourself to their level, but simply by rising higher than they ever imagined you could. These are the same people who laughed at you, mocked you, whispered behind your back, and thought it was over for you. They told lies. They tried to destroy your name. They tried to poison others against you. But here's the truth. No matter how many stories they told, no matter how hard they pushed their agenda, you will still win. And that victory, it won't just be a quiet, private win. No, it will be louder. It will be visible. And it will embarrass every single person who bet against you. Because the very things they swore you'd never accomplish are the very things you're about to manifest. They'll have no choice but to sit in the audience while you take center stage. The spotlight that they tried to dim will shine brighter than ever, and people will remember the words those mockers spoke. They'll remember how certain they were that you'd never rise, and that memory will haunt them. Think about this. People who plot against you always reveal more about themselves than they do about you. When they repeated lies again and again, they weren't proving you weak. They were proving how desperate they were to break someone they couldn't compete with. They wanted to steal your light. But the truth is, your light is not for stealing. It was given to you. It's in your DNA. Have you noticed? The louder their lies, the more it exposes their emptiness. Like someone blowing up a balloon until it bursts. Their false words can only stretch so far before they explode in their faces. And when they do, it's not you who looks foolish, it's them. This is why their downfall is inevitable, because people eventually wake up. You can fool some people for a season, but not forever. The masks slip. The act crumbles. And when the truth finally comes out, the shame will not be yours to carry. It will be theirs. Right now, it may look like they're winning. They may have followers cheering them on. People praising them, people putting them on a pedestal. But remember this, pedestals are fragile. The higher they climb on falsehoods, the harder the fall. Their days are numbered. The writing is already on the wall. The same crowd that cheered for them will turn silent. And the same voices that once repeated their lies will whisper, "We were wrong about you." And you'll be standing tall, shining brighter, stronger, and freer than ever. Here's the part you need to hold on to. They didn't hate you because you were weak. They hated you because you are powerful. They saw your potential before you even fully stepped into it. And because they couldn't rise to your level, they tried to pull you down to theirs. They competed with you secretly, thinking your win meant their loss. But that's the thing about jealousy. It blinds people. They couldn't see that your blessings were never taken away from theirs. And so, in trying to eliminate you, they set themselves up for humiliation. The same way seeds are buried underground. They thought they were burying you. But what they didn't know is that they were planting you. And soon, you'll rise through the soil, stronger, unshakable, and undeniable. Pause here and think. Hasn't everything they threw at you only made you sharper, wiser, and more focused? Didn't the lies teach you discernment? Didn't the betrayal force you to grow stronger roots? This is the power of light. It transforms even dirt into nourishment. And this is why you will embarrass them. Not because you sought revenge, not because you fought them back, but because you refused to quit. Your endurance is your crown. Your perseverance is your proof. If you're feeling this message, drop a light bulb in the comments to let me know you're still shining your light despite what they did. Drop a light bulb emoji in the comments. Hit the like button so this video reaches more people who need to hear it. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because here we rise together. The day is coming, and it's closer than you think, when the same people who laughed at you won't be able to show their faces. In private, they'll cry. In public, they'll pretend. But you'll know. You'll see through the act. And the world will too. Keep watching, because in the next moments, I'm going to show you how the very energy they used to destroy you will backfire and build you instead. Let me tell you something powerful. When people set out to destroy you, they often end up destroying themselves. Every lie they told, every rumor they spread, every plot they orchestrated, it's all circling back like a boomerang. And here's the irony. The more they focused on you, the less time they spent building their own lives. They forgot their own work. They neglected their own dreams. They stopped watering their own garden because they were too busy trying to set fire to yours. And now, their garden is empty. Their fruit is rotten. Meanwhile, you, yes, you, kept showing up. Even when it was hard, even when you were misunderstood, even when doors slammed in your face. And that quiet persistence, that's the very thing that's positioning you for a breakthrough that will embarrass them publicly. Think about this. The louder someone screams about your supposed flaws, the more suspicious they look. People eventually start to wonder, why are they so obsessed? Why do they always have your name in their mouth? And when that question starts circulating, the truth can no longer be hidden. Because real strength doesn't need to scream. Real power doesn't need to slander. Real confidence doesn't need to tear others down. So when they attacked you relentlessly, all they really did was expose their own weakness. They thought they were creating an army against you, but they were only writing their own downfall in bold letters. And here's what's coming. The same people they deceived will turn against them. Why? Because when their own allies need them the most, they'll be nowhere to be found. They'd expose themselves as selfish, fake, opportunistic, and suddenly, those who once believed their lies will see them for what they truly are. Meanwhile, your light keeps shining. Even in the darkest season, you kept showing up with integrity. And light, no matter how small, always outlasts darkness. Always. So understand this. They thought they were winning, but in reality, they were digging their own grave. They thought they were strong, but all they had was borrowed power, temporary illusions, and a fragile following. The higher they climbed on lies, the harder their fall will be. And when that fall happens, it won't be quiet. It will be seen. It will be undeniable. It will be embarrassing. Imagine this scene. The same people who once mocked you will suddenly struggle to look you in the eye. They'll see you walking in your power, radiating confidence, receiving blessings they swore you'd never have. And deep down, they'll remember the words they said about you. They'll remember the laughter. They'll remember how certain they were that you'd fail. And that memory will be their torment. Because success is the loudest clap back. Because blessings are the best response. Because your rise is the embarrassment they can't escape. Now I want you to pause for a moment and ask yourself, how many times have you taken the dirt they threw at you and used it as fuel? How many times did their rejection push you closer to your purpose? That's the secret they don't understand. Every attack on you only sharpened your focus. Every betrayal clarified your vision. Every attempt to bury you only planted you deeper into the soil, where your roots grew stronger. You didn't just survive, you transformed. You became more resilient, more discerning, more unstoppable. And that is why their plan could never work. Drop a fire emoji in the comments if you know their hate has only made you stronger. And hit that like button if you feel this message is speaking directly to your spirit. Because here's the truth. They tried to embarrass you publicly, but soon it will be their silence that speaks volumes. Their downfall won't need explanation. Their exposure won't need your words. Their humiliation will be written across their lives for all to see. And you You'll be too busy rising, too busy winning, too busy living in the abundance and success that was always meant for you. Keep watching, because I'm about to take you deeper into how this embarrassment plays out, how every curse turns into your blessing, and how your downfall becomes the stage for your breakthrough. Now listen carefully, because this is where it all comes together. You are stepping into a season where everything that was meant to break you will build you. Everything that was designed to silence you will amplify your voice. Everything that was intended to shame you will crown you with honor. And the people who laughed, the ones who thought you were finished, they'll be the ones living in the shadow of their own words. Because here's the spiritual law of the universe. What you put out always comes back. They poured out lies, jealousy, sabotage, envy. And now they'll have to drink from the very cup they filled. That's not punishment. It's balance. That's justice. Picture this. They once sat around tables with your name in their mouths. Now those same tables will be turned. And it won't be you trying to expose them. Life itself will expose them. Their own choices, their own arrogance, their own schemes will unravel right in front of everyone. They will be embarrassed because they built their reputation on sinking sand, while you built yours on truth. And truth always outlasts lies. And here's what makes your victory so powerful. You didn't fight dirty. You didn't try to match their low energy. You stayed aligned with light. You chose the higher road. That's why your win is different. That's why your rise will be undeniable. Because people will see the contrast. Your integrity against their deceit. Your patience against their desperation. Your resilience against their obsession. This is why your breakthrough will embarrass them so deeply. It won't just prove them wrong. It will reveal you as the one chosen all along. Think about a seed again. When it's buried in the dirt, it looks like it's finished. It looks like it's suffocating in darkness. But that dirt becomes the very thing that nourishes it. And one day, without warning, it breaks through the soil. Green, alive, unstoppable. That's you. They thought you were buried, but you were planted. And now, your growth, your rise, your bloom, it's too visible to deny. That's why they're embarrassed. Because what they thought would end you has only multiplied you. So don't stop now. Keep shining. Keep moving. Keep advancing. Because your consistency is the very thing that's about to pay off. The world is about to see what they couldn't hide. The world is about to witness the truth they tried so hard to bury. And when it happens, you won't even need to say, "I told you so." Your success will say it for you. Your blessings will say it for you. Your glow up will say it for you. Your peace will say it for you. And when you rise, remember this. Don't be like them. Don't waste your energy trying to tear them down the way they tried to tear you down. Keep your eyes on your path, your goals, your vision. Let their downfall be their own lesson. Because while they're drowning in regret, you'll be soaring in purpose. While they're hiding in shame, you'll be walking boldly in the light. While they're stuck in the past, you'll be advancing into the future. So if this message is your confirmation, if you feel it in your spirit, I want you to declare in the comments right now, I am rising. I am unstoppable. I am advancing. Smash that like button if you know embarrassment is about to shift to the other side. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and join this family of advancing kings and queens, because together we rise higher. Your victory is coming. Your moment is near. And when it arrives, the people who doubted you won't even know how to face you. They'll be embarrassed. But you'll be crowned with honor. Keep shining. Keep advancing. Your time is here. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing channel. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And I am saying, one love, God bless, and all the best.